Hey, how's it going? My name's Alex, and today we are breaking down this month of August. I said that weird. Now I'm pretty excited because it is yet again another record-setting month for, I think, for two categories, okay? Gross revenue and monthly profit, which is exciting. That's always good news. And so let's get into it right away, right here. This is the air table. Obviously you can see January 30,550, February 44,200, March 66,673, April 93,400, May 105,255, June 136,704, July 167,005. This month, August, the month of August in 2021, $214,611.87. That is just, you could basically say that's like 50 grand a week because there's like 4 weeks in a month or so. So that's, I mean, all things considered, that's pretty impressive. And I think when I crunched all the numbers and averaged it out, it's like a 30% growth month over month. So not bad. So that means next month, if let's say we continue growing, next month, 30% on top of 214, that means we should be at like 270. Now I don't know if we can sustain 30% growth month over month, but nonetheless, that would be pretty interesting if I do say so myself, to see over 250, then over 300, I want to get to like $400,000 a month. That's like 100,000 a week. That'd be pretty sick, right? But that's also not what we're talking about. We're not talking about future projections. Moving on to price per load. Okay, now the reason I do the price per load is because I want you guys to pay attention how, like, I would say in an indirect form, price per load correlates with how easy it is to book a good load, right? And the price per load for August of 2021 was $2,283. You can see last month in July, it was $2,693, and the month before that, it was $2,789. So you could see that we peaked in June, and then we came down $100, and then we came down 500 or so bucks. You know how sometimes you open up the load board and you see and you're like, oh snap, that's a good load. There's less of those available essentially, right? You're having to constantly add on a little partial or something like that. Now, price per load is not an indicator on rate per mile or anything like that. Rate per mile, I'm working out a way how to calculate it, but it's gonna be a lot of work because literally I have to route it out for every single load, and that's really challenging. So I don't have those numbers yet, but so I don't have the average rate per mile. But yes, all I have is the price per load right now. I mean, I might be able to do like average gross per person, per owner, operator, or driver. That might be a good idea. So there's a lot of stuff we can work on. But literally, if you go watch the playlist for these $1 million gross revenue videos, you can see how I'm improving each one. And so now I incorporated right here a new column monthly profit, a new column price per load. So I'm trying to make it easier and easier to give you guys all these numbers. Speaking of numbers though, we're talking about owner operators versus drivers. I wrote it right here on the board. I don't even know if you can see that, but on the board it says owner operators did $133,625 and drivers did $80,986.87. Obviously you can see we're taking on owner operators, and I mentioned it in a previous video. The reason I can take on so many owner operators is because the insurance no longer charges me a down payment for the policy, right? I'm no longer required, and I've talked to numerous companies now about this. They have the same exact issue that every time they take on an owner operator, they have to do a down payment. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 25% of the policy annual premium for that owner operator. They have to give that money down. So I don't have to do that with 3 by Berkshire Hathaway. That's the insurance company I use. So that's why most of the growth for the company is coming from the owner operator. However, that torsion axle trailer, the new one that I picked up in the video, that will start possibly, well, I'm actually leasing out that to an owner operator. So that won't even contribute to this one. Darn it. I guess, driver revenue will just have to stick around $80,000. So that's pretty good. But still, so owner operators, drivers, they're working together. Everyone's doing really good. I definitely can see the numbers now that, there's some things that people can work on, and I'm constantly, helping people adjust and learn and do things better and worse and whatnot. Or I'm not helping them do worse. That doesn't make sense. But I'm trying to help everyone do better, basically. And really it comes down to managing your time clock. So really get good at managing your hours of service. But that's neither here nor there. The last most important number is the profit for the month. And this is another record. it's $16,466.62 in profit, okay? Now, I've in the previous video, if you go look, it's like $160,000 gross and like $0 profit. I actually calculated wrong. So you can see right here at the bottom, it says $14,980 is my profit for the whole year. And if you figure that I made $16,466 in profit in 1 month, then that means I'm like, if before August, I wasn't down $200 or $400 like I mentioned in the video, I was down more like $1,800 or $2,000 or something like that. So basically all year long, I haven't had a profit. And finally this month, like a bunch of people are on the road, everybody's doing good, and we're finally doing good numbers. And sure enough, I get a good profit enough to cover all the losses for the whole year. So that's pretty good. So I'm finally running a profitable business. Yay, Alex. I mean, I read your guys' comments. You guys are going hard in the comments at me that I can't run a profitable business. I'm trying, it's hard, okay? But anyway, so $14,980 profit year to date, $16,466 profit in August. So really good, $16,000 profit. That's awesome. Really, but you can see that right now, obviously you can see September right here on the screen too, because I'm recording this a couple weeks into September now. So $62,000 so far in September, looks pretty good, but including the 62 in September, we're at 920 gross for the whole year. And I think basically, or what I want to say is that in August, or maybe I mentioned this in the previous video, I don't remember, but in August, I think we hit like 849 or something, or 850, something like that. And what that means, if we do another 150, just a low estimate of 150 this month in September, we'll be at $1 million. So, I mean, we're gonna be at $1 million in September, and it's like we're gonna have September, October, November, December, 3 more months, and at 150, maybe to 200 per month. I mean, well, hold on, we could do 1.5. Whoa, dude. That's pretty, okay. We're looking too far ahead. Focus on the now, Alex. But some of the challenges I guess I want to stress is that I'm getting a phone call in the middle of the video. Hold on. Hello? No, you got the wrong number.
All right, thanks so much and have a good day.
You too, bye. So like I was saying before I got interrupted, the challenges is definitely onboarding. Onboarding right now is a massive undertaking for each owner operator. It's manually get all the documents from the driver or from the owner operators. So every time I'm bringing somebody on, I'm asking Diana to take care of all the paperwork, and she then adds all the trucks and trailers and the driver information that we're required to keep on file by the DOT. She adds that to Airtable. So there's definitely gonna be some tweaking going on there. And then the other thing is really training on how we're currently working, right? One instance specifically that comes to mind is that when an owner operator gets loaded and he has room available, they're required to upload a load picture, and when they upload a load picture, they can write down how much space and weight they have available. Well, sometimes owner operators don't have that much space, or they know that hey, this is the full trailer, this is all they're gonna get, so they don't upload the load picture, which that then makes us not know whether he's loaded or not, and we have to manually call. So there's a couple of processes I've already laid out that I just need to help the owner operators and drivers, help them learn or help them know how to do it, basically. So just a couple of minor things, basically onboarding and some processes, and that was one of them. But really, I mean, I'm thrilled. Guys, what I do want to say though is that in January of 2021, okay, literally 10 short months ago, I did $30,550. And if you were to tell me that in 10 short months, Alex, you're gonna be doing over $200,000 with $16,000 in profit, I would have called you a liar. Literally would have called you a liar. And so this just goes to show you that even for me, guys, because for me, you're watching these videos and you don't understand how many bad comments I get. You guys don't see those. I see all of the negative comments. And so for me, it was even a bigger uphill battle, because not only do I have to fight being profitable, I also have to fight the feedback from you, from a small, tiny minority. Generally, most of you guys are really positive and supportive. But still, even in these situations, like just keep your head up, or keep your head down, keep working, keep grinding, you know, whatever. Just keep working. Don't give up. That's the most important thing I can tell you is don't give up. If you're doing the right thing and you're putting in the work, you're learning your trade, you're growing, you're tweaking, you're working constantly on your business, you're tweaking it, you're making it better, it will grow. So that's the motivational for today. $214,611, guys. This is ridiculous. So I hope that inspires you. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I will talk to you. I will see you later.